Do you know what equipment you need to install your first ATM? Stay to the end of the video and I'm going to share with you some of the equipment that you need. Hi, I'm Phil from the ATM Mastermind group page, and we help 100 aspiring ATM business owners go from 0 ATMs to ATM Business Pro in as little as 30 days. All right, so some of the equipment you're going to need to install your first ATM is I'm going to show you. Now, number one thing you're going to need is a dolly. Now, here's our dolly. This is aluminum dolly. You can buy a fancy dolly like this, or you can go maybe any of the local hardware stores, or Lowe's, or Costco, or Menards, Home Depot. They all have dollies. This one's aluminum. It works real well, but there are other dollies, not as expensive as this, that you guys can get. You can always rent a dolly from the rental place, but you will need a dolly to move your ATM. Point number two, you're going to need a hammer drill. Same kind of situation. You can buy a hammer drill at Menards or any of the local hardware stores. The hammer drills right now are running from $150 to $250, or you can rent yourself a hammer drill from a rental place. Probably cost you about 75 bucks to rent it. You're going to only need it for about an hour, however long it takes you to put the ATM. But you will need a hammer drill if you're installing in cement. If you're installing in wood, then you won't need a hammer drill. A regular drill would work just fine. So if you're thinking about starting your own profitable ATM business but didn't know where to start, stay to the end of the video and I will show you our checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist, the 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can have a clear roadmap towards ATM business success. You can earn between $250 and $1,500 of passive income every single month. All right, let's get back to the video. Point number 3, you're going to need an SUV or a truck to put your ATM in. Now, we ship a bunch of ATMs sometimes right to the location, so the customer can just get to the location, install it because they don't have a truck or an SUV. Or if you do, then they'll ship it to your home office or your office, and then from there you could transport your ATM to the location. But a lot of times people say, hey, I just have a car, will it fit in the car? No, it won't. If you have a Prius or a hatchback, it might fit in, but most of the time you're going to need an SUV or a pickup truck to move your ATM. Point number 4, this is an anchor. You're going to need an anchor to install if you're dealing with cement, something like this, to install your ATM. You're going to need 4 of these so your ATM is secured to the floor. Now, a lot of times, some people, they don't bolt down their ATMs. I highly recommend you do bolt down your ATM. Personally, we don't put an ATM into the store unless we can bolt it down, but I would highly recommend to bolt it down. That way it keeps your ATM safe. Just keep in mind, spend thousands of dollars for an ATM. You're going to put thousands of dollars into the ATM. So please bolt it down so you can sleep well at night. And point number 5, and this is a good one, when you get done and you put your ATM into the location, always do a test transaction. Take your debit card, take out $20, make sure the ATM works. Also, please put enough money into the ATM. My recommendation is at least $2,000 into the ATM. Some people are only putting in $100, $200. Doesn't make any sense. You're in the ATM business. You saved up to get your first ATM. A lot of you guys bought a course to get situated. Make sure that you put at least a couple $1,000s into your ATM so you don't have to keep going back every day to fill your ATM. Don't make it a job. Let's make it an investment. All right, so if you're thinking about starting your own ATM business, I want to invite you to our free checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist, the 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can start earning passive income, make more money for your family, and spend more time with them also. If that sounds like something that's interesting to you, click the link down below and start your ATM journey today. Again, this is Phil from the ATM Mastermind group page, where we buy your freedom at 1 transaction at a time. Thank you guys for making us #1 on YouTube, and I'll see you over at the next ATM Mastermind video.